welcome back to another episode of Feel Free, where we talk about anything or everything. You know, we've said that multiple times, of course, but it's also where you can feel free to open your mind, you can feel the vibe, and chime in. And this is hosted by me, Liz.
And Andrea. And today we're going to talk about parallel universes. We're gonna talk about parallel universes and we believe in them and like what we think of them. It's actually interesting. I was hanging out with a friend recently, and he and I were talking about parallel universes, and we were he was kind of using like the mirror thing, where like, okay, let's say you have a mirror in your room. Everything that you everything that you see in the mirror, in the mirror, is kind of like the parallel universes. Like everything looks the same, but like it's a different life in there. But like you can't go through, obviously. But like he kind of like told me like he kind of has like a theory, maybe mirrors is kind of like it kind of like shows a bit on what the parallel universe kind of looks like on the other side. And like I don't know, it was interesting, the conversation. And honestly, I do believe in parallel universes, because like I don't know, like, do you think parallel universe kind of ties with deja vus?
Yeah, I can kind of see that.
Yeah. And also dreams, because I've also heard that like with dreams, it kind of, maybe not every single dream that you have, but maybe like kind of dreams that are more kind of like realistic. It's like showing you like another universe, like maybe this is the life that your other self is living in.
Yeah.
And I believe that, really.
Yeah, I also do believe in parallel universes. I think I've seen enough of Rick and Morty to understand.
Oh my god.
Oh, I love that show. It's amazing. Yeah. I believe like in dreams, like I think that it was also, they were looking into it scientifically, that like we spend so much time in dreams that it could be classified as another universe. Because not physically, we're not there physically, but mentally, of course, we're like all around it. And some of us, example, like I get like vivid dreams where I feel like I'm awake and I'm going through stuff, and then I realize like something weird happens, like really, really weird, that's unexplainable. Then I'm like, okay, I'm in a dream, and then I just go with the flow.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless I don't like the dream and I try to change it, and then I like get into another dream. But yeah,
like I also believe like, okay, it's just a thought that I kind of had just now. Maybe like deja vus is kind of like it happened before, but like in a different life, and now you're experiencing it,
or in a different universe.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, because we can talk about past lives and stuff in another episode. Oh my god, I want to get into that. We should. Sounds awesome.
Past life?
Yeah, like reincarnation.
Oh.
Do you? We'll ask that question later.
Yeah. I can't get into it. We're gonna end up getting into it.
Yeah, we are going to get into it. It's so hard to focus on one conversation, because we're constantly moving from one to another to another to another, and then all of a sudden we end up talking about shoes or something.
Honestly, I was gonna about to like start the past life, so I was like, wait, no.
Yeah. Reincarnation, and there actually has been stories like not really like evidence, but there's like things moving towards a possibility of there being past lives and reincarnation. Anyway, moving on. So I actually have here an article from Forbes. I don't know if it's the same Forbes that we all know. I don't know.
Have we finally found evidence for a parallel universe? Have we?
I don't know. Well, it says yeah. Hello.
A little.
Is this gonna start something?
Okay.
Okay.
You're good. You're good.
Okay. Do you want to read the article?
Let's see.
Have you attempt? I mean, I can try reading it. If you need
You
help.
want to read? Okay, for some of us, the idea of parallel universe sparks our wildest dreams. If there are other universes where certain events had different outcomes, we're just one.
Thank you for passing back there.
It's your turn.
Okay. We're just one crucial decision went a different way. Perhaps there could be some way to access them. Perhaps particles, fields, or even people could be transported from one to the other, enabling us to live in a universe that's better, in some ways, than our own. I feel like I read that really weird. I didn't start from the beginning, so it just went weird. These ideas have a foothold in theoretical physics as well. From the myriad of possible outcomes from quantum mechanics. I don't like this. I'll start over, okay.
What was that slip?
I don't know. My mouth hurts, okay. I need to get my wisdom teeth out. It's like 3 years overdue. I know. Okay. These ideas have a foothold in theoretical physics as well, from the myriad of possible outcomes from quantum mechanics, as well as ideas of the multiverse. But do they have anything to do with observable, measurable reality? Recently, a claim has surfaced asserting that we've found evidence for parallel universes, and Jordan Colby Cox wants to know what it means, asking. Okay. I am totally lost from all of that paragraph. Okay, so let's take a look and find out. From a physics point of view, parallel universes are one of the intriguing ideas that's imaginative, compelling, but very difficult to test. They first arose in the context of quantum physics, which is notorious for having unpredictable outcomes even if you know everything possible about how you set up your system. If you take a single electron and shoot it through a double slit, you can only know the probabilities of where it will land. You cannot predict exactly where it will show up.
Do you believe that, like, okay, let's say in this parallel universe, do you think yourself is the same person as you are right now, or is it a different version of you?
What? One too many tequilas. We should stop drinking.
No, it's just a thought. Okay.
Okay, I'm just kidding. Disclaimer, we're not drinking. Okay, we're not drinking.
Forget the article first.
No, wait! I worked hard to look for this article. Actually, not really. I just looked on the first thing when I searched up parallel universes.
I saw you, like, dude, you didn't spend hours. You just searched on it.
Okay, some of them I might have. Okay, some of them I might. I was like skimmed through, and I was like, okay, this seems like a pretty reliable source that we can look through.
That was really, like, weirdly. I was saying, okay, like, with this parallel universe, do you think yourself in the other parallel universe is the same you, or is it a different version of yourself?
I'm gonna say it's a different version of myself. Given, like, the word parallel is like two lines that never touch, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're supposed to be very similar or something like that. So we're not supposed, like, our universes are not supposed to touch. They're not supposed to collide in any way. There could be another Liz in that world living similar lives, but there may be certain things that, like, certain,
personality traits?
maybe not personality traits, but certain outcomes, you know, that they chose to do. Something I might have not chosen to do, or something I chose to do and they didn't choose to do. Like, I could see that in that kind of way.
So, like, do you think... Okay, let's say in this parallel, like in this universe and the other universe, in our doppelganger, let's just say, because it's a lot more easier for me to just explain it that way. Like, we have the same life, but she and I had different approaches to go with it.
Certain things, yeah.
And then her path is kind of different from mine. Since she, if there is a she there,
yeah,
like treated it. Cause like, I know my life. I know how I treated it. And maybe she kind of took it differently. Her personality changed, and like, her life is not really like mine. Maybe similar, maybe, but not exactly.
Yeah. I take my thought on parallel universes really is the Rick and Morty kind of thing. I do believe that there could be an infinite amount of realities. And that there's different ways of seeing, you know, like how your life is in another life. Like there could be a universe where I was probably born shorter than what I am, or taller than what I am. There could be a universe where, I don't know, maybe I never crashed. And that Liz is doing probably something completely different than what I'm doing. I don't know, she probably could have been stuck at like that one old job, and then I wouldn't be here, you know, like, or she wouldn't be here at this place, you know.
So do you think there's multiple parallel universes?
Yeah, I believe I could see that, you know.
Yeah, okay, I can believe that. Cause like, okay, like, with like some dreams, I feel like in a different universe this is actually happening for myself in a different life.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks, cause like some of the dreams I have, I kind of wish it was happening in this life too.
Yeah.
But,
sometimes I do wish that I could go into a Chuck E. Cheese and it'd be like a mixture of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Chuck E. Cheese, and I could eat everything in there. Except for humans, because that is frowned upon. It's called cannibalism.
Okay, I've never really thought
Willy
of
Wonka
that.
said that before.
Which version?
The second one. Not the second one. The one with Johnny Depp. Yeah,
the
one with Johnny Depp.
The remake, then.
Okay, yes, the remake. Dang.
There's no second. If it was... Okay, how many years apart has it been for the original versus the Johnny Depp one?
Let me confess something.
What?
I've never seen the original one.
What?
I've only seen the Johnny Depp one.
Dang.
Yeah.
I'm gonna... Hold up.
Okay, I'm just gonna continue this article. So one remarkable idea, known as many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics. I always mess it up. Mechanics. Okay. I got to start over.
But by the way, if Johnny Depp was the second movie, it would be way off with the years.
Does the second movie?
It's the remake, dude. It's not. I don't think it's the.
It's not the second movie. No, it's just the remake. The
Why you
the
keep
one that
saying
came out
second?
second. The one that came out second.
Yeah, the remake.
After the remake. Why are we still discussing this? Let me read the article that I worked like a minute into looking for.
You brought up the Chocolate Factory.
I did. That'd be nice. Well, you brought up the dreams, which we should definitely do another segment.
Well, it was part of the parallel universes. I don't know what the hell you were.
Well, now I want to talk about reincarnation. Okay. Anyway, in continuing, okay. One remarkable idea known as the many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics. I can't say it! Okay, I can't say it. Okay, let's try this for the third time. You know what? In another universe, I probably would have studied better. Okay, and I would not struggle to say mechanics so many times.
But by the way, the the Willy Wonka and Chocolate Factory came up as 1971, and the Johnny Depp one was 2005. I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, the one 2005 is the one I was talking about. Oh my gosh, is there
mechanics?
Mechanics. Okay. One remarkable idea, known as the many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics, postulates that all the outcomes that can possibly occur actually do happen, but only one outcome can happen in each universe. It takes an infinite number of parallel universes to account for all the possibilities, but this interpretation is just as valid as any other. There are no experiments or observations that rule it out. What's so funny now? I read this pretty good, and I'm proud of myself.
It's nothing.
But yeah, that's very much true. That's what we're talking about, you know. Like I said, there's an infinite number of parallel universes, and in each one there's like a whole other moment. Like maybe before I would maybe I would have never messed up like that, you know. Maybe in another life, in another universe, I probably would have never brought up Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory, and we wouldn't have this conversation multiple times. Like so much. Another idea also is a second place where parallel universes arises in physics is from the idea of the multiverse. This is where Spider-Man, like the whole thing, like the multiverse thingy comes out. Our observable universe began 13.8 billion years ago with the hot Big Bang. But the Big Bang itself wasn't the very beginning. There was a very different phase of the universe that occurred previously to set up and give rise to the Big Bang.
You like my smiley faces?
Why'd you make so many? I have to clean that up.
I'll do it.
Okay, like we're in my car and it got like a little foggy because I didn't turn on the air, and she decided to draw on my windshield.
Hey, to serve my mark.
Okay, why would you want to? Can I read the article?
Okay.
Where was I at? I don't know where I was at. Alright, there was a very different phase of the universe that occurred previously to set up and give rise to the Big Bang. Cosmological inflation. When and where inflation ends, a Big Bang occurs. Interesting. What? But inflation doesn't end everywhere at once, and the places where inflation doesn't end continue to inflate, giving rise to more space and more potential Big Bangs. Once inflation begins, in fact, it's virtually impossible to stop inflation from occurring in perpetuity, at least somewhere. As time goes on, more Big Bangs, all disconnected from one another, occur, giving rise to an uncountable large number of independent universes, a multiverse. Have you seen Spider-Man in the Multiverse, something like that?
No.
You haven't? Oh, okay.
The only Spider-Man's movie that I watched was, the original Spider-Man guy. You don't know who I'm
Yes,
talking about,
I
right?
do. I do know what you're talking about. The original guy. Yeah, it was with oh man, I forgot his name. Something Tom. No, not Tom Holland.
That's the Spider-Man now.
Yeah, I know. No, isn't it something with a T also? Oh my god, I can't think of his name.
Hold up.
What is his
I think there's a lot of Toms. Or Toby.
Toby, there we go. Toby Maguire. Started with a T. I don't know why I got so excited. I had to clap my hands.
Just kidding.
It's
Just
Toby
kidding.
Maguire.
Yeah,
No, I
I'm
swear it was
kidding.
Toby Maguire.
Toby Maguire.
He was my favorite one.
Tom Holland is the one.
Currently, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, he has a huge crush on.
What the hell? Drake Bell was.
Yeah, Drake Bell was the little cartoon in I don't know where. In Disney XD, I think.
Neil Patrick Harris was Spider-Man too.
What? Who's that?
Him. You recognize him?
Oh yeah, it's Spider-Man into the Multiverse, something like that.
Oh.
He was in it. I think he was the pig or something like that.
Oh.
Pig Spider-Man. Spider-Pig? Spider-Pig. Does whatever a Spider-Pig does.
Oh, I see. You know, whenever I hear that song, all I think of is the Simpsons movie.
Yeah, me too.
When he's putting up the pig up the ceiling and like making it walk on the ceiling.
I think that is where it's from. The song, but there actually is a spider pig.
Yeah. And he dressed it up as Harry Potter, but that's
Dressed up as Harry Potter?
the pig. In the Simpsons movie,
No, I'm talking about like in the multiverse. Of Spider-Man.
I'm talking about
there
Simpsons
is
now.
a spider pig. You need to watch that movie. It's actually really good and so sad. Oh, it's so sad.
Mhm.
Yeah. What is like? Where did you get the theory of parallel universes, other than from your friend? Like, did you ever see it from somewhere else? Like for example. Oh my god, I've seen too many. There's so many theories. There's so many cartoons and stuff about multiverses. I've seen it in like Star vs. the Forces of Evil. Of course, my favorite one, Rick and Morty, Gravity Falls. Where else? Into the Spider-Verse. Wow, what can I think? I can't think of anything.
Honestly, I can't really pinpoint a time where like I started to think that way.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the more I heard about it, the more I thought of it, and like the more I kind of believed it. I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I believe in dreams.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of shows a little glimpse of what might be happening in another life. I mean, I think quotes really got to me. Because, like, there's, like, times where, like, there's this one quote that I really like in high school that I heard. It was, like, I hope in every universe it's you and me. So, like, I guess, like, when I heard...
so cheesy.
It is cheesy. But I guess, like, it opened my mind in that way, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then I kept hearing more about it, and then we're here.
Yeah. There has been stories, I don't know how accurate these are. I don't know where I got this from, but it's just top 10 parallel universe stories.
Oh.
So people have some stories about it.
Okay.
Do you want to randomly select one, or should we start from 10? I think we should read like at least 3.
Sure.
So let me go through the titles and you can pick one. So The Man from Tared, Farvoren, The Green Children of Woolpit, The Disappearance of William Cantello, Caspar Hauser, The Man from Lisbia, Utsuru Boon, Sightings at Skinwalker Ranch. I didn't see this one. This is number 3. Okay. Sightings at Skinwalker Ranch. The cabin in Peru. And please follow me. What? Why would you lie to me? It's 10 and then it says I feel lied to. Okay.
Please follow me.
No, follow me as in like follow this account is what it is.
Oh.
Dang. Okay.
Casper.
The Casper one?
Yeah.
Casper Hauser. Casper Hauser. Okay.
It's not Casper the friendly ghost.
No. No. Oh, well, it looks like he's a victim of bad abuse. Nice choice. Okay.
I mean, I don't know the stories.
I just told you to pick from the title.
Exactly. I don't know what's in them.
Okay. The story of Casper Hauser has... I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. The story of Casper Hauser has been pegged as a number of things. Some believe that it was the work of a man who wanted to pull a long con on high society. Others believe that Casper Hauser was the victim of bad abuse. Still more believe that he's a traveler from another dimension. All that we know for sure was that he was a mysterious man who had appeared from nowhere. In 1928, a young man with a limp was seen walking through the streets of Nuremberg. He called himself Casper Hauser, could barely speak, and had an envelope that was addressed to the captain of the Nuremberg cavalry in his hand. Upon seeing the envelope, authorities brought him to the guardhouse, fed him, and offered him beer. Things started to get stranger when he began to behave like he never drank before or ate food before. Casper Hauser didn't know much about the outside world, and it seemed like he wasn't used to wearing shoes. After some tutoring in German, he began to discuss his prior life, being locked in a room, given scraps for food, and having a single toy horse for company. He never saw his jailer, nor did he know who his father was. He was sensitive to foods, colors, and even magnets. It was as if the world was completely new to him. Eventually, he became adopted by a socialite of Nuremberg and soon became part of high society. The attention, particularly after he wrote his autobiography, proved to be his undoing. He dealt with multiple assassination attempts, and it appears that one was eventually successful. Where did this man come from? Was it even our world? I don't know what to believe of that one. Maybe he really was a victim of bad abuse. I wonder what that letter says.
Read another story?
Okay. Oh. Okay. Which one?
You pick this time.
You want me to pick? Oh my god, is this... Okay, I'm gonna let my finger pick. I'm just gonna like scroll up and down,
Watch it be the same. Watch it be the same story.
If it's the same story, then I don't know. I'll buy you a drink or something.
Okay.
Hacha. Farvoren. Jafar or Jofar? Because it's Jophar.
No.
Alright, so Farvoren. In 1851, in Frankfurt an der Oder.
What?
Yeah, that's what it says. Frankfurt an der Oder. A very confused man was wandering about town. He seemed to not know where he was. Stop!
I can't. Hold up.
And that's what it says.
I know, but it's funny the way you said it.
One of our friends maybe knows German or has been to Germany. Is it German? I think it's German. German. It sounds very German.
Frankfurt under order.
Yeah. They're going to be very offended the way you feel about this.
Oh my god. Get your sensitivity out.
Okay, again. Farvoren. In 1851, Frankfurt an der Oder, a very confused man was wandering about town. He seemed to not know where he was, and when German officials decided to ask him where he was from, he said, in very broken German, that he was from Laxaria. No one had heard of this country, so they asked what continent it was on. He replied, Sakura, which baffled authorities even more. Officials continued to ask about the strange land. The man who was identified as Joe Farvoren did not understand any European languages officials spoke to him, with small expectations for extremely broken English. Am I reading this weird? I feel like I'm reading this weird.
What do you mean? Where are you at?
Where did I go?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
The man who was identified as Joe Farvoren did not understand any European languages. Officials spoke to him with a small expectation for extremely broken English. What?
I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Just continue, like after.
Okay. Neither Laxaria nor Sakura are known to exist. He continued to say that he spoke and wrote Laxarian and Abramian languages, with Laxarian being a language spoken only by clerics, and Abramian being the more common language. He also insisted that he was Christian, more specifically Epatian. No one has heard of this form of Christianity. He claimed that he was in Germany to find a long-lost relative, and that he was shipwrecked. He couldn't trace his itinerary on any map that was given to him, but insisted that Laxarians knew about all 5 compartments of Earth. He called the compartments, which may be continents, Sakura, Oslar, Aflar, and Uplar. I feel like this is a joke. Soon after he was interrogated, the confused and scared man disappeared, never to be heard from again. That's interesting. Sakura, Oslar, Aflar, and Uplar.
What is this story?
I don't know.
I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, they're supposed to be like people from who ended up in this universe. Okay, next one. Which one do you choose?
Hold up. So I kind of did my research just now. There's a story that's about 4 girls took a wrong turn and found themselves driving in an entirely different, unknown environment. That's the title.
Oh. I thought you already started reading it and I was like, continue. Do you want to read it or do you want me to read it? Okay. Go for it. Go.
You read it.
Oh, you want me to read it? Let me drink a little bit of liquids. Water. I mean water.
Water, she means vodka. Does it burn?
Like the finest fire. I keep my vodka in a plastic bottle. Okay. Oh, you got this from BuzzFeed?
Yeah.
Oh, people have probably already heard it. Maybe I haven't. Okay. The ladies had been driving on a black asphalt in the desert, but after taking a wrong turn, they said they found themselves driving on white cement, surrounded by grain field and a lake. They spotted a building with a large neon sign making up illegible random squiggles, and as they pulled in for assistance, they're in China. I'm just kidding. And as they pulled in for assistance, a large group of tall men poured out of the front door, seeming shocked and upset, waving their arms at the girls. Then the girls realized these tall men didn't even appear to be human, so they freaked out and drove off. While the girls were driving away, they noticed 4 peculiar egg-shaped automobiles mounted on tricycle-style wheels were following them. They sped ahead until the mysterious vehicles were out of sight, and when they reached the canyon and drove all the way back through it, they'd somehow returned to the desert they were originally in. Glad to be back, but unable to figure out the mysterious place they'd just gone, or how they arrived there.
Sounds scary.
Let's never ride near deserts in the dark.
So let's avoid what places? Arizona?
All of Utah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we're screwed.
I mean, we can still go to Vegas. Okay, I want to read this one.
Okay, go for it.
Because it says UFOs, and I like that kind of stuff too sometimes. It scares me, but then should we read this one after too?
Sure.
I'm a little scared. I don't with that. Okay.
You will need to explain to me for that one because I don't know anything about
You don't know
that.
what it is?
No. What?
We're gonna have a whole other segment about it. Oh my god.
Stop!
We should have. Okay, I'm so scared. But we should have Shania. Okay. Our good homie Shania should explain that. Okay, because I think someone that's Native American descent should be able to explain this pretty well.
You guys, what she just did, the way she reacted just now, she was okay. We're in a parking lot. It's at night.
It's bright because there's lights out though.
That doesn't matter, okay? That's anything can happen in a freaking parking lot at night. Doesn't matter. And she started kind of freaking out, and she was like looking around as if like something is gonna freaking appear now.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Actually, I don't know. I'll have to ask her and see if she wants to talk about it. If she doesn't, we'll probably have to find someone else who like would be okay to talk about it and maybe probably knows more about it. And if not, then we'll do our own research.
Wait. So you don't know anything about it or what?
I know about it, but like I think it's better that they explain it. Like I think Shania would be able to explain it a lot better than me. So let's go to another culture. This is apparently Japanese. Utsuru Boon has the title of being one of the oldest legends in Japan dealing with UFOs, as well as one of the oldest legends dealing with interdimensional beings. Utsuru Boon means hollow ship, and refers to the appearance of a strange ship made out of metal and wood, with crystal windows, that had arrived off the shores of Japan's Itachi province. Inside the extremely futuristic ship was a woman with pale skin, bright red hair, with white hair extensions. When she had run into locals, the startled woman was terrified. She didn't speak a language that anyone recognized, and she kept clutching a strange box. When locals searched her ship, they only found 2 sheets, a small water supply, and some strange food that seemed to be pasty made out of bread and meat. Unsure what else to do, the locals put the woman back on her strange ship and set her back out to sea. Damn, they sent her to get dead.
Dang.
Normally this would be debunked as a strange form of fiction, but the same woman had been seen landing off Japan's shores a number of times. Writing that appeared on the ship also was reproduced in a number of the scrolls that described her, and it's not a language that can be recognizable anywhere in the world. Because of her human appearance, many people believe that she was a person who was lost in the wrong dimension.
Dang.
Interesting.
And that one?
Okay. So the one we're talking about is sightings at Skinwalker Ranch. Does the name not even scare you?
I don't know what it is.
Skinwalker. I don't even like saying it.
So like Slenderman? Explain to me right now. Maybe there's some people here that don't even know about it.
I don't know. I don't think it's like the way I know it is okay. So there's like in the Native American tribe. I'm gonna butcher this, and someone's gonna kill me. I swear.
It might be Shania.
It might be Shania. She's gonna be like, Liz, what the? Why would you explain something you don't know any shit about? I don't know. She probably won't say it like that, but she'll say something. I can see it already. She's okay. So Skinwalkers, there is a certain like witches in the tribe that can, I guess, morph into animals, but
like
not just
turn into.
Yeah, not just any kind of animals, but like just super strong animals. I don't know, like I don't know. It was like I always think of like
werewolves,
like a werewolf kind of thing. That's what I think, but there's different forms of seeing them too. The first I ever heard about them was like, I don't know, I think I was probably 12 or 11, and I was watching TV, and like they just brought up, like they were talking about like chupacabras and like UFOs and stuff, and then they brought this shit up, and that's when I learned about it, and I was like, oh, that sounds scary. Like there was one chasing a car that was going like 80 miles per hour, and it was still running right next to them. You know how fast that is, honey?
Skinwalker?
Yeah, stop saying it so much. I don't know, I'm gonna say it a lot.
There's a movie about it?
It's like ghosts, like how you see the ghost and stuff.
There's a movie about it?
There's a documentary about the ranch, which is in Four Corners, I think, or something like that.
How is it?
The ranch is here in Utah. Your face.
I hate Utah.
It's like, but it's only like near Four Corners is what it is. Okay.
Oh. That's okay.
Okay, let's read I'll read this. Okay, I'll read this. Okay. Certain areas just seem like they naturally have a pull with the paranormal. And in the Uinta Basin, the most notorious place for high strangeness is the Skinwalker Ranch. The ranch has long been reputed to have multiple portals to another dimension, and many people who have spent the night there have witnessed strange happenings that couldn't be explained in any other way. Perhaps the best described sightings of interdimensional beings and travel comes in Hunter for the Skinwalker. In the book, a hunter described seeing an interdimensional tunnel open up while using his binoculars. At first, it just looked like a bright yellow circle, but it soon began to have more depth. After it opened, the witness began to talk about a large, faceless creature visibly crawling through it, and then leaving the brightly shining portal before clambering into the woods. The hunters quickly left the scene, knowing full well that they didn't want to be anywhere near that strange creature. Though this is the most jarring evidence of interdimensional beings traversing the ranch, many other examples have been cited. Animals that don't exist, inhumanly fast people, and unidentified crafts have all been seen in the vicinity.
That sounds scary.
Yeah, dude. The description? Like, the witnesses began to talk about a large, faceless creature visibly crawling through it.
It's 3 hours away?
I need to go home.
What?
I don't like that's 3 hours away.
That's hella far. I think that's farther than where my older sister lives.
Dude, I don't this stuff.
Dinosaur National Monument there. And a Black Ridge Canyons Wilderness.
I don't know. I don't think I'll ever want to go there.
Well, I'm not saying that we are. You really think I will drive 3 hours over there?
Yeah, you're right. We're never gonna go there. Pinky promise you right now. We're never gonna go near that place. With the thumb. Give me your thumb. Okay, there we go.
It actually says paranormal and UFO related activities.
Yeah, I know. We have so much to talk about. We have like
also known as Sherman Ranch. It's a property located on approximately 512 acres southeast of Ballard. I butchered that word. Ballard, Utah, that is reputed to be the site of paranormal and UFO related activities. Its name is taken from the Nana of Navajo legend concerning vengeful shaman.
Witches.
I didn't say the name because I know that freaks you out.
Yeah.
So if you say it too many times,
it's not like you say it too many times, but it's just like kind of like
it's like the whole like Bloody Mary thing.
Not like Bloody Mary, but it's like the ghost thing. Like you see this thing move, and then you're just like, "Are you there?" kind of thing.
If you
Can you do that again? Oh my god. I'm looking at my cross right here, my rosario.
I don't know why, but
I need to get this thing blessed.
I don't know why.
I don't even really believe in religion.
What?
No, I really don't really believe. I don't know. I don't really believe in religion. Not anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that.
Ooh, there's this video I saw earlier about like what angels like how they're actually described in the Bible versus the way they drew them out is so scary.
Don't give me that description.
I gotta send you the video.
No!
I'll
delete that link.
Are you very Christian?
No, but like I have an image of what like angels look like, and I don't want to like
I don't know
that image.
But if there's anyone else like whoever watches anime, I'm just gonna say that right now.
I believe that we have guardian angels. Okay, I believe that, and I have like a theory of what they might look like, and I don't want to like ruin that image. Okay.
Yeah, but
so don't ruin that image for me.
Okay, if you to the audience, I just wanna like, okay, I feel like we're gonna have to talk about this at some point, but we have like already so many topics we could talk about.
What are you gonna mention? What are you gonna mention? I'm scared what you're gonna mention.
No, wait, okay. If you have seen
what?
No, I'm talking to the audience right now. I'm talking to people. If you've ever seen Full Metal Alchemist, okay. If you've seen Full Metal Alchemist, and if you've seen it's an anime, and if you've seen Brotherhood version, do you guys remember the being with the eyes? I'm just gonna put that out there. Like, that's kind of like part of like the image of what some of the certain angels were supposed to look like.
I hate
like
you.
They were described.
I hate you.
You've never seen Full Metal Alchemist.
I know, but the way that you're describing it makes me thinking that the way I think of angels is not how they look like.
Read the Bible. I've never read the Bible.
No, I don't want to read the Bible now.
Okay, well, in all honesty, I think we discussed what we've needed to discuss today.
I hate her.
So, yeah, guys, thank you for joining us in this episode of Feel Free.
And maybe in the next episode, we'll talk about some scary ass shit that you don't want to even talk about. My God.
Or we'll talk about something completely different. Who knows?
But yeah, if you guys want us to talk about a particular topic that either we mentioned and you just caught on and you want us to look more into it or continue talking about it, or is there another topic that you have in mind you want us to talk about and get into it, we can. Comment down below. Like and subscribe. Share this podcast or any of our videos to your friends and family and see if they want to get hooked onto it.
Or judge us, yeah, because I totally feel it. I feel like this is the one episode everyone's gonna be like, I'm done listening. If they ever listen. If you honestly, if you have gone this far to listen to us, thank you. I 100%.
You are a trooper.
Thank you. How do you deal with it?
How do we deal with it?
Yeah.
At this point, if you're liking our podcast and liking what we've been talking about, even though every single episode is really, really different, thank you for liking it.
Yeah, thank you again.
Alrighty,
guys, bye-bye. That's it. Thank you for listening. This has been Feel Free.
Editor Liz here. We forgot to mention to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, follow us on Instagram at @alfeelfree2. Bye.